Hey kids, kinda noticed no cookie right now. Birdy left me a message on Skype that I need to record something. So, let's record something. And of course that's my dinner getting finished. And that's cool. I've spawned underneath of something? What the hell's going on here? Something's been done here. What is this? That's not purple, is it? That's purple, that's a dirty trick. Let's see, which is the fastest way out of here? This is. Digging up my floor. Digging up my floor. I'm gonna have to charge Birdy for the carpet repairs. And this, and that. Can I move yet? Okay, cool. That looks purple. Oh, got some lights so we can get out of here. Yep, it's purple. It's rather unimaginative. Well, let's see, I got an axe around here somewhere. There we are. Now I got my floor up even faster. Which way do we want to go here? Let's go this way. And there, and that. Oh. Okay, maybe there's a sign over here somewhere. I missed a spot there. Oh well. How to do, and up. My friend Endy the Enderman returned some of that melon. Hey, melon! Oh right, no, he burned it all. Right, that makes sense. Burned all that melon and brought it back. He cut a hole in my ceiling. Oh man, my video settings look terrible, don't they? Hang on here. Fancy, smooth lighting, minimum. There. Not quite so bad. He cut a hole in my roof. How big a hole? Up. Big hole. Stop looking at me. There. My house isn't that far underground. Does this extend anywhere? It's raining. It's always raining. No, we're okay. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I've done a little bit here. Had to, finally found my horse. He was in a hole in the ground. Because he's dumb, right? Do nothing. Yeah, thought so. You see that up there? That is an old style mob tower. Which, yeah, I knocked one of my own doors out one day because of the lag. Kind of got mad. Figured. That's a lot of obsidian. Oh, hang on. There's something else here. This is, Nico had the great idea of having a wither fight over at his house. The small fact, he decided he wanted us all to use junk gear. It didn't go over very well. We weren't, you left me. I'm probably going to give those back. I did bail before the thing got killed. There's some other stories behind that, but you can probably let Scully elaborate on that one. But yeah, I forgot I did this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I haven't done much. Finally gave myself an actual sort of bed. Over here. This is the big storage. Oh, that's a crafting bench. This is the new storage room from the mob farm. This is Nanners. Right. Letting me know he cleared all the chickens out of his house that I put there. I'm probably going to put that guy in a frame. I almost accidentally ate him once. Move the... Someone's been using this. Moved my enchanting table over here. Closer to mob farm. Nanner's brought his own chest full of stuff because he was using up a lot of mine. Things still working just sort of kind of fine. And this is where... Actually, not be coming soon. It's actually here now. So the options are on. Shuts the water off. They fall. They land there. You stab. Turn it on. Water moves them into a lava blade. Passive mob grinder. Gets me some gunpowder. It's not super fast because it's... They changed the mob behavior in 1.5, I want to say. I think it was 1.5. So now, that's just cruel, Birdy. Now they just, if they don't move, they just move around. They despawn, which is why the trapdoor, the tripwire and piston ones are kind of all the rage now. And I'm not sure if I want to build one of those, because that's a lot of iron, and you're gonna make a lot of pistons and a lot of tripwire hooks. And cut it more on my floor. That's still in the same place. That should be like that. We're not, don't have too much. I could go through a lot of iron if I really wanted to. Just not in the mood to go through a lot of iron. And I'm not sure how much more efficient it really needs to be. I mean, it gives me all the gunpowder I need, provided I wait long enough. I don't need to be super duper efficient. I'm not leveling mountaintops or anything. Oh, yeah. I turned these all sideways because I needed to sort of my stuff out. Kind of. Birdy, why do you do this? This better not be solid. Oh, you're a worse person than I thought. Well, this is efficiency 4. It won't take me too long to go through it all. How much obsidian do I have, anyway? No, where did I put it? No, I think I might be actually out of obsidian. Awesome! Stack of obsidian. Just what I needed. Yep, just what I needed. Oh no. Ah, Birdy, how could you do this to me? How far does this extend? Oh, Birdy, Birdy, Birdy. You realize what I have to do now? Do you realize what's going to happen here? I don't know what's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Something's definitely going to happen. What else we got going on here? Step through yon limit portal. I've sort of got some of this done. Let's let the lag finish taking me over. This guy... I think I did something to redstone back there. It doesn't take off as fast as I'd like. We finally managed to find all the lava that was around here. Actually, Nanner's found it. We found one block that was causing a lot of problems. I did a bunch of this and it came back and most of it was gone. It's like, well, no one did that on purpose. Yeah, got some of it. Ran out of clay again. I go through so much of this stuff. This was probably not the smartest use of my clay. But then again, what is a smart use of clay? And we're off, and we're out. And yeah, I've been neglecting this. I've been neglecting this hard. I don't mean to. I get tired of having to sit there and back and forth. Okay, is it right? Is it right? Is it right? Is it right? I wanted it to look great, and instead I drove myself up the wall. Got a couple things. Oh yeah. It's over here. It's kind of daytime, right? Yep. Oh, this is new. We moved this inside. Yeah, it was right there. Community notice board. Sound server placed. Ooh. Death Games building. Help you with Death Games randomizer. A-U-L-T. Yeah, you know what? Sure. I'm spelling it like that. Target. Birdy the target. This rolls off the tongue, don't it? Yeah, someone decided to put in a new entrance on this side because they got tired of walking a little bit around. Well, that must be the Death Games building over there. Also, I actually haven't been on in a while. Dave started a public server, and I've been playing around on there just because it's different. I don't know what's going on there. That's oh right, this is someone's record store. I'm not quite sure what happened here. I don't think anyone's been on lately to find out. Let's get in here. Yeah, I must have been a creeper because he's missing half the stuff. So while he's got a bunch of I think he's still got records. There we are. They're all named after classic bands. The classic albums. The few he has. Stones. We didn't start. Oh, that's Billy. Oh, I don't know who's saying that one. And nothing, and nothing, and nothing. That was a couple of Who albums. I was meaning to donate a few. Harmony Horde. I meant to donate a few because there's a distinct lack of AC/DC in there. And I think if I manage to rebuild my record studio, if I ever do that, which I've been meaning to, then I'll contribute a whole bunch of AC/DC tunes. Glad this was still here. Me and I think Steele wanted the farm moved because it was down over there, just past Steele's giant hole in the ground here. Because it was right there, eh? And you came out of the portal and you walked right into it, and it was kind of a bit of an eyesore. So me and Scully built a nice, quaint little barn. Nothing too bad, just a place to keep cows. Place to keep a few sheep. Nothing too fancy, just enough for just enough for a nice functioning little barn. Well, let's go see what's going on there. Eat that cookie I couldn't eat at the beginning. I'm not sure what the big reveal is going to be on this, but I hope to find out soon. This must be the clay shop. Pie clay blocks here, 1 stack. Josh rocks. It's not bad. I may have to take him up on that. I'll have to somehow farm up a bit more iron first. I think this is the Death Games building. Oh, it's, yeah. Gonna be the creeper. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Dummy put ice in the ceiling. No, it's work on blah blah blah. Okay. Words. Yeah, been a little quiet here. Like I said, I wasn't not sure what to do now that the mob farm is done. I've just been kind of messing around, helping Scully with his road a bit. Is it Mr. Hot Cocoa? Was that his name? I keep forgetting. Coco's mug. Yeah. It's a cute little house. But, oops. Shut the door. Complain about everyone else not doing it. Free gunpowder. Wrong button. And a 1. And a 2. Suck it. Yeah, I just haven't really had a lot to do. Did a bunch of caving with Scully, which was kind of disastrous for the most part. After you watch his stuff, you'll get a good view of it. What I'll do is... I know what I'll do. I'm going to get myself back home. I'm going to get rid of that big block of obsidian. And then we're going to take a quick trip over to Dave's public server. I'll take its roads. And I'll see ya there in a minute or two. You know, just when I thought it was just a giant chunk of obsidian, just when I thought I could parkour, birdie, birdie, birdie. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna get you. And I'm gonna get you good. So, got my ceiling all clean. I think this counts as griefing. My question is, where's all the... What did you do with the clay you cut out of there? And how did my roof look, my ceiling look before? Do something about this. Let's keep that. What was the guy's name here? And we'll just keep this. We'll set this here with the last of the parasites. God, come on. I'll just have to keep track of what happens. Seems like an interesting way to do it. You think? Well, now that I got all that gouged out, I have to remember how my ceiling went. Because it's kind of a big old hole there. And I don't know where all the clay went. Put it in here. There, okay, there it is. Quite so bad. Someone just come back and grief my house. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Be griefing. Where the hell did I get netherrack? Why do I have netherrack? Okay, I think this went like that. That went like... Okay, hang on. Things you just can't do. And where are we here? Oh, there. Yeah, okay. Pick's too good. This would have went... Explains where that webstone lamp came from. Should be a torch though. But since I don't have a torch, use the next best thing. And you, where? You should sit there, right? Yeah, that's right. I take you. Like that. Get the stair back. 6 stairs. It means a whole bunch of these came out of my ceiling. That. And then like that. And then I have no memory at all of what this looked like. Let's come across here to go across one higher. Bet it did that. It equals higher than that. If you're wondering why I didn't take all the obsidian down, it's because getting obsidian is really dull. Let's use all that. Get in there. Okay, so that's wants. Nope, that wants more. Good thing I have more. Right? Yeah, I got more. Cool. I just knew what the heck was going on here. Why nothing wants to operate? Nope. Oh, it is. I turn on Bandicam and everything just gets so bad. Nope, that's gotta go like that. That's gotta go like that, don't it? Give me a second here. I don't believe this. Did I honestly not? Oh man, I kept the friggin' pause button on. I have no idea where I stopped. So this is I guess it's all this crap over again. This is a bunch of caves. Me and Scully lit up to make my mom tower work better, and I just went through all of this. Fought a bunch of zombies, and now I'm lost. Where are we here? Oh, here we are. And the game's going up again. Yeah, so needed some cobblestone. Came down here, said words, killed a slime with slime balls. I honestly have no memory of when I hit the pause button at all. So we're gonna have a fun video because I'm just gonna throw this up and heck with it. Need some more zombie jerky. That. Upstairs, lots of red clay. Automatic melon farm or potato farm. Works with this. Redstone. Hit button. Thing moves. Stuff happens. Delay for water. Words. Poorly placed block. Farms. I can't believe I didn't take my hand off the pause button. I can get rid of this, can't I? So outside, now that it's daytime, I gouged all that stuff out down there for my mom tower, which is right there. Down there is my sheep farm, and over here is my cattle farm. I don't really have much use for them anymore. Well, the sheep. I do intend to pull a bunch of pranks in with sheep. Cows, well, it's not so much beef that I don't know why. I'm usually eating potatoes, except for now I'm eating raw flesh. So, hung up on something. Okay, really? I'm just having really bad luck here today. Up a ladder. I find it funny that you can go up a ladder at full speed while eating. And maybe you can hear me better now because my mic's in a better spot. I might just grab this whole part and start all over again, because you won't be able to hear me. But lots of height. There's still some dark spots in the caves down there. Can't find them. I think I x-rayed once just to get a look at it, and that was it. But it works best if you come up here and you go AFK, because mobs only spawn within a certain radius, and this gets you out of the radius of the caves. So if I come down, and I use my safe vault, I haven't killed myself here yet. This actually was too high, came real close, I bounced off of something, and the game's all bunged up. What the hell was that sound? Oh, it's a zombie. I thought I heard a chicken in there. So, down here, spammed a lot of torches. Looks terrible, doesn't it? But I want this thing to run. Gotta light everything up. So over here. I had kind of originally planned to tie the mob tower in to my skelly spawner to make a record studio. I kind of probably still could, because Skelly's gonna land here. Be a bunch of work though, because then I'd have to divert stuff over here, like that creeper. Haha. Die. Yes, more gunpowder. Now that I got that all cleaned up, we're going to go visit the public server for a minute. There, threw my cat out the window. You notice we're in a completely different sort of setup here. This is Dave's public server. It's utterly fantastic. Yeah. Mostly, yeah, I got a whole lot of nothing going on. Got a bunch of farms because... what time of day is it? I can't read my clock in this texture pack. It is night. Of course it's night. It would always be night. Living in a cobblestone box. I do intend to build an actual house. I'm going to record it. Built it in creative to give it a try. This is the world's most ghetto mob trap. See if we can get something up here. That's an enderman floating around. Slime, give me a zombie. There we are, there's a zombie. Close this up so I don't get creepered. Wow, we're lagging hard. How's it going? Suck it. What's the zombie do? Should be right? Here you. Okay, look guys. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm trying to do something. Yep, world's most ghetto mob grinder. Door. Let's do this real quick. Come on in, buddy. Here. Door's shut. You guys like shut doors, right? Ha ha. Never gets old. Built this. This here was actually where my chicken farm was before I decided to relocate it because it was driving me up to the wall. Zombies come down here. I found a baby spider spawner. That's all I've found so far. And baby spider spawners, not the kind of thing I want to use for mob grinding. But this setup, so what this does, this allows me to control what comes in. Right, so I flip that button, whatever mob it is falls there. I drop it to the floor. It gets here, where I can do something to it. Drop it to the floor. And what I was doing, God, this does look creepy, was curing villagers. Yeah, that's real creepy. Because what I want to do is I want to do a bunch of villager trading. This is a public server. It has an economy. And I will show you like this. It also has a bunch of weird stuff. It's all bucket related. You don't have to worry about installing anything. It just runs with vanilla 1.62. This is spawn. The spawn town. Now, I don't want to brag. Someone did a real awesome job here. The only problem is the spruce doesn't look all that great in this texture pack. See if I switch back, packs default. This is how I built it. I got built some of these buildings. Sparfar did the towers. Durzo did this bridge. Get up here real quick. Let's see, you have Sparfar did that. I think those buildings are flesh dogs. This store here is Dave's. The old fish mart. Buy fish. Decided to make it so you could not interact with the villager. This is hampering my abilities to make a snot load of money. Now, you are allowed to sell things. Let's go back into my texture pack here. Ovo's Rustic Redemption. Here we are. Give credit where credit is due. I really like the stone brick texture. I really like the cobblestone texture. Not a real fan of the gravel in this. Looks like gravel. It doesn't blend as nicely as the road did before. It's a little unfortunate. But buy stuff. Right now I has what I have. Is that the command? I has some monies, so I could buy a few things. You gotta be careful what you click on, you'll accidentally buy something. But trading with this guy a couple times. Bought beef for emeralds. So you can't sell anything that's farmable to a point. I think that's some mob drops you can sell. You can't sell crops. You can't sell netherwort. But you can sell emeralds. Not for much. $4 a pop, but 22 gold is $4. 8 iron. Can't sell iron. 8. Oh, you can. Sell 1 iron for $2.50. So obviously the iron trade is a bit of a loser on that one, because you'd get $10 out of the iron. I only did that trade just to open up the next one, which, yeah, I think I will buy one of those, though, just to see what it looks like in this pack. That one stung. This one here, I haven't. Someone else did this one. I didn't do it. I think I did that one just to open up this guy here, the diamond boots. And then, someone else has been here. 12 for diamond pants. That's not bad. Let's see, 12 emeralds is $48. So for $48, for selling $48, you get the equivalent of a $700 item you can make. That's economy, kids. This guy's actually got some pretty good loot now. Yeah, someone has definitely been here, because the last one I did was the diamond boots, just to open up the iron hoe. I didn't want to do that one, because that seemed like a bit of a loser, but someone else has definitely been here. Now I'm hoping that they don't do something silly like Scuttle Villager trading, because one thing this actually gives people a real reason to come to spawn. You know? Just, you know. So, that for $4. Boots. I'll have to try this one. I haven't seen what his next one is. Tunic, beef. Beef trade. It's a nice easy one. I watched a bunch of Doc M's villager trading stuff. Got the idea that it'd be a great idea to do it here. Someone else obviously has. Look at here. Wool trade, good one. Wheat. This one, yay. That one hurt. Just open up the raw chicken trade. Buy a cookie, buy an apple, buy a melon. Buy that. Cheers. And at the end, 10 cooked fish. That's going to take a little bit of time. Oh yeah, it's got warps. So you type, I think, warp jungle, and for $5 you get sent to it. I don't know why this guy wants to run with this. Because I didn't name it. Because it's not owned, that's why. I bet it's busy trying to escape. But, yeah, I think Sparfar did the walls. No, Ginger and Dave started him. That was it. They started it. Sparfar made him friggin' awesome. Someone, don't want to name who, don't want to point, built all these awesome little stores. What the hell was yours again? Oh yeah, haven't done this one yet. That kind of stinks. On the upside, you can sell 32 flint for nothing. You can sell stuff for nothing. That's odd. The ore is worth $1 more than the thing. I have ass silk touch pick so far, which is why I'm rocking all this stone crap. Stone. Yeah, I've got one silk touch pick with silk touch 1. That's it. 30 levels, silk touch 1. That kind of hurt. And can't touch you yet. It's I think the plan. It's a pay for play. We got here. Wheat, shears. Gotta do this one yet. It's I think it's $5 a month, something like that. You'd have to talk to Dave. I don't remember exactly all the details are. The idea is that the server should support itself, right? And it's open to everyone. Spawn is protected. If I do this, right there, don't have permission for this area. I don't know why it does that. If I'm in the regular texture pack, it reverts to stone. I'm never going through there again. Some twit made him mad. Killed all my stuff. But this is... I know Ginger has a... some kind of project. He's got it... he's streaming all his builds. Dave has streamed a bit. I don't think Durzo's been here. He's got a bunch of his own stuff to deal with. But if you get a hold of Dave, he can give you the details. I'll see if I'll try to remember to put a link in the bar. No griefing, don't try to break stuff. You spelled break wrong. B-R-E-A-K. Don't try to stop stuff in spawn. No cursing, rude language, no harassment of others. No ads linked. Blah. So, always phase. Words. Yeah, and there's some kind of... You get a chunk of sponge to use as a protection stone. I accidentally placed mine, and then I got killed. And no one gave me another one, and I don't know how to get another one. Should figure that out somehow. I know of people who've played on public servers, and sometimes things don't place. So where the hell do you buy protection stones? I have never figured that out. Doesn't go over here. It fell in the water. Out there, no signs. Gotta be someplace to buy them, otherwise you'd never be able to get another one, right? Oh, there we are. 100, good gravy. Purchased another. That's highway robbery. Absolute highway robbery. And I'm gonna need one, aren't I? Bleh. There's also some function where you can make towns, and they give you some kind of bonus. I don't know what, but you have to pay taxes. A couple members of the server have made towns and then had them pop out of existence because they couldn't pay their taxes. I think the taxes are a little high. I don't know what they set them at, but it wasn't cheap. And for whatever bonus you get, I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. whatever the towns do give you. Dang it. You know, there's a bunch of chickens in here. Chickens are supposed to lay eggs by the billions. Supposed to lay eggs by the billions. Why you no lay eggs? Sigh. This was just something stupid for... I couldn't remember how to make a good redstone clock, so I made that. The idea being that it would shoot eggs. And make a bunch of chickens. But for some reason I don't get any eggs. And I just blew up my stone sword. This was what I thought of for a chicken farm. There's probably more efficient ways to do this. I thought about building generic bees, chicken XP farm, but I get enough lag here as it is. I think it's just my internet. There's nothing down there to branch mine. What else? Got this. Got a wheat farm. Now, in order to do a lot of villager trading, I'm going to need a lot of all the things, which is going to kind of like, I'm going to need a vastly larger chicken farm. I'll need more villagers to trade for paper. I will need a lot more cows. I will need a lot more sheep. I will need a lot more daytime. This is... ouch. This is the house I'm living in. It's got cactus on the roof to keep the spiders off. It sucks. I don't spend much time up here. Yet. I have to kill a bunch of my cows because they're glitching out. Did find a horse. There's some kind of utility where you have to claim a horse with something. I can't remember how you do it. To make sure that people don't ride off other people's horses. Ouch. It seems to me the game is the setup is kind of panic mode-y when it comes to what other people can... The response to what other people can do. Now I understand that on a public server you need a lot of built-in security measures. But some of it seems a little heavy-handed. But I don't run it. I'm just playing on it. I'm going to build me a bunch of villagers. And I'm going to trade me a bunch of stuff. Because I need more time and gear. Because I got none. But yeah. So kind of splitting here between here and the asylum. I haven't been mostly been here. Granted. Trying to figure it all how to properly use and abuse the system. And also stuck waiting for our Feed the Beast map to reset. Let's take a quick pop over there, shall we? So, back here, this is FTB. Tell, because I got my favorite chainsaw. Dave gifted me a bunch of iron golems. There are now 3 of them left. What happened was that there used to be a piece of gravel right here to keep the big men out. Wow, look at them all. And someone got rid of it. And now all the piggies got through. All the piggies got through. Killed all the, most of the golems. Okay, buddy, you need to hold still. I need to kill you. A lot. All the pigmen got through. Killed off a bunch of the golems. I don't know why someone decided to do that, because you could come through here and hop over and it was just fine. And the golems did a great job of keeping things out of here. But someone let them through. And now our Frank, which was actually kind of nice. It was nice to have all the security kicking around. Of course, I still have someone filled my house full of cows and chickens too. Still finding them. But we're not. Haven't been here that often because nobody else is. Everyone else is doing other stuff. Ginger is busy testing out. What are we out of here anyway? Appetite again. Always have appetite. Ginger's been testing out one of the things that's probably going to become one of the packs we're going to use. It's the current Direwolf 20 pack. Because Direwolf is busy running his... Can I reach this barrel? There we go. I should get this thing going again. They got a bunch of stuff that's all kind of up and ready for 1.6-ish. And I imagine soon we're going to move to it, I hope, because nobody's here. And I do enjoy modded Minecraft a bit more than I enjoy vanilla. Get those in there. Now you notice I got a ton of wheat going on here. Ooh, a little more on the floor than I wanted to. There, the barrel. Empty barrel around here somewhere. There's an empty barrel. I've been running this fermenter on mulch because mulch is effectively free. Unfortunately, it's not a hard, easy thing to get to. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it out of this dang thing. You can pull mossy cobble out of the bottom. You put water in through the sides, and I don't know how to get the mulch out. When I do, it'll be a lot easier to just funnel it over to that. Now the wheat, on the other hand, notice I have a friggin' mound of wheat here, right? It's 1, 2, 5 barrels full of wheat. And you might say, well, of course you're out of appetite, you must be running a wheat farm. No, I'm not running a wheat farm. Something's been killing off my pumpkins. I'm not running a forestry wheat farm. What I'm running is a Quartercraft wheat farm. Hey guys, how's it going? Cool? Everything's good? These guys are running around, picking things up. They're a little slow on the replanting though. And every now and then I find that. I think they're picking things up. They're picking things up before they get replanted. Probably because I've got too many of these little dudes. But the wheat goes into here. Goes into that barrel you saw up there. And I know I said I wouldn't do Quartercraft because it's boring, and holy crap, is it ever boring. It took a week to get to the friggin' golems. And, whoops. And I went through so much of everything, and it sucked. Because it's like, okay, throw stuff in, throw stuff in, throw stuff in. And then now, in the current version, I think during the Quartercraft 4, it's all changed. It changed everything. It's completely... I'm not even gonna bother now. It's not worth it. It's like it was a pain in the ass enough trying to figure it out the first time. I don't want to figure it out the second time. I think I'll do is I will pay one of the other guys on the server to make me a handful of golems. do that. And I will run it off, fermenter off of just wheat. I'll run a handful of golems. They'll pick all the wheat. Half the wheat will get turned in. Some of the wheat will get turned into mulch. The other rest will go into the fertilizer. Bob's your uncle. It'll work. Oh, but I also... What? Oh, no. Yeah, one golem left out here. How you doing, buddy? If you throw a splash potion health at you, you are probably nearly dead. And I don't know what mod does this, but this is creepy. This is really, really creepy. Skeletons that attack you in melee, wearing your armor. Oh, it kind of bites. You can't loot any of it. Well, you probably could if you got enough of them. But, yeah. One thing I've been thinking of doing... I have a book there. I think I have to run. Because this place is pretty much... No one's here. We're just killing time on it. I'll show you something. Like I said, we're just killing time. Quick sand go for that. Do you notice this? Giant wall. You notice this? Giant hole. This was a bunch of quarries. As evidenced by the fact that I haven't finished filling it all in yet. I was using fillers to fill all this in. Turns out you can't put a hopper into a filler, which I thought was kind of dumb. And even if you could, hoppers don't run as fast as fillers. So what I was thinking is we run right here in the middle here. So this is my center. Somewhere. Oh, I don't know why those cactuses are still alive. This is my center. It's 64 blocks in every direction, which means, by rights, the only place that can spawn mobs is something that I allow to spawn mobs. So if I'm over here, it's dark. It went all the way to bedrock. I filled a bunch of it in with sand, because sand falls. So if I come back here, if we get far enough away, we should get something spawn there. Back up here. We're not far enough away yet. Something should spawn over here. If the game were all lagged out. But what I was thinking was for the next one is to essentially make this into make a perimeter like this. A 5x5 quarry area, which should give you all the resources I'll ever need, would guarantee that nothing will spawn around you unless you allow it. What this means is that I could build a mob farm right here in the middle. Like if this was a 5x5, of course. Right? Throw a mob farm up in the middle, probably the piston type, because this is FTB. There's so much more iron, so much more everything. Make it the piston and string type to funnel mobs down, and then until we go to the end and get end stone to make soul shards. This would be where I would get a bunch of experience. And I might pick up a few spawners along the way if I have a portal gun. Otherwise, they're just going to get busted. But it would be that, a great big, a big farm with a couple golems, a place to process stuff, that, and this would be my big house. It's a thought. I don't know. I haven't quite. Whoops. I haven't figured out how to use this jetpack properly. I haven't completely figured it out yet. You guys, you've seen that, my house causes lag. How did you live through that? We have a lot of hearts, buddy. I have no depth perception. Really? I hit him. I'm sure I hit him. Nope. You out of range? Anyway, I'll go stab him with this here. I can't believe he survived that fall. But yeah, the whole problem with having all the lag, because you're doing all the stuff, it's going to happen anyway. Right? Unless you, oh, why? Ugh, sorry about that. A tough day at work day. Unless you build all your stuff in, like another dimension, it's still going to lag. You might not get as much, like directly around you, but you're still going to get it. Now, whether you have a 20 frame drop when we step into the house, that's just something that happens with the way it's built and what's going on inside. If you build it, somewhere that you're not going to be around much, like, 100, more than 100, spawning, load chunk range is 10 chunks, which is 5 chunks in every direction, which is 300 and some blocks. So unless you made your setup 500 blocks away, everyone's going to get lag when they show up, because it's going to cause, for them, it's going to have to load all of your stuff. Right? That's the way I see it. So you might as well just swallow the lag, get it over with. And, yeah. So if I can get away with that, I will. I know Dave said no quarries in the overworld, but when everyone lives in a quarry hole, like, I know their point is that you don't want to leave a great big gaping hole in the ground. But if I build a great big gaping hole in the ground and I fill it with stuff I'm using, it should be okay, especially if it's a mob farm. Because until we get end stone, you can't make soul gems, shards, whatever they're called. Can't make them. So, guys gotta grind levels somehow. There's no guarantee I'll be able to get a portal gun. And, if you do find a spawner, zombie villagers aren't a typical... You don't get that many out of a zombie spawner, but you'll get a fair number out there. And I do want to be able to trade with them. I'm not quite sure why. Yet. But I do like the whole trading with villagers thing. But I think I have... Yeah, this bit's going on a half hour, and I don't know what the other one was, so this is going to be a long-ass video for you guys to watch. Long-ass, boring video. But it might be a while before I make another one. Like I said, I kind of want to record some building over on the public server. I'm going to stop using slabs on the roof until they fix that. I think. Yeah, okay, so, where was I? Stuff I want to build on the public server. I have a nice house. I have an idea for a blood emerald factory. We're at the Asylum. I need to do something with that mob spawner. Don't know what yet. I know a bunch of our guys... A few of our guys are back in school. Some of the guys are on vacation, just kind of quiet down a bit. A few others are visiting other servers. And some just don't have the time. I have the time, I just don't feel like being caught talking to myself by my roommates. And by the time I get home from work, I usually don't want to do anything at all anyway. That was weird. These visual glitches. But yeah, I'll let you go, and hopefully I will see you sooner rather than later. Hopefully.